Alright guys, today I got a 10-minute love handle workout for you today that's going to help you shrink your waistline. Now what you're going to need is 3 chairs. You want to set them up in a triangle type formation. You're going to need a deck of cards. Now to start off, we're going to do 10 times in the same direction. Doesn't matter which way you go. 10 times. Get ready. And rotate right here. Just rotate to the same side 10 times in a row. Just look at me. That's all you're going to do. That's the only thing you're doing. Just doing the same thing that I'm doing. Remember, the only thing, you're just rotating at your waist, hips, knee, and feet. There's only 5 parts of your body that should be moving. At the very end, you're just going to stretch out with your arms. You're going to really stretch out with your arms and reach so you can get that little stretch in your love handles. Waist, hip, knee, and feet, and then stretch out with your arm, put the card in the chair. Now, if you have no idea what's going on or if you're confused, go to nylons.com/card for the best way to do this exercise properly. nylons.com/card. Remember, as you rotate, keep your head still, keep your shoulders still, keep your upper body still. Just rotate at your waist, hip, knee, and feet. Just 2 more. Alright, last one. Then we're going to switch sides. Like I said, it doesn't matter which side you went on, as long as you do 10 on each side. Remember, we're going through the whole deck of cards right here. Alright, switch sides. Now, if this exercise is too easy for you, push your chairs further back behind you. Because that way, that's going to make you rotate more and stretch out more with your arms to get a better love handle workout. You can also put the chairs closer together if it's too easy for you. Whatever you got to do, whatever way you got to position the chairs to make your love handles work more, that's what you got to do. Or you could also just use one chair if this exercise is too easy for you. Just keep rotating at the waist, hip, knee, and feet. So that's what it's all about. Now if it's too hard, just do the opposite and put the chairs closer to you. Or you can put the chairs further apart. And another thing you can do is, if the exercise is too hard for you, you can put all 3 chairs side by side. That's real easy. If it's too hard, what you do is you put the chairs in a position where you don't have to rotate as much. But you should still be able to feel it whatever way that you put your chairs. Okay, we're doing 10 on the other side. Going back to that first side that you went on, whether it was your right or left. Go back to that first side, doing the same thing. Now look, all we're doing is only 5 parts of your body that should move. 5 parts. Oh yeah, another thing, before I get into that, you want to go to nylons.com/abs to truly get rid of your belly fat. Now, although this exercise can help you get rid of your love handles, if you truly want to get rid of most of your belly fat, 90% of that is going to be done with diet and exercise, and you'll learn all about that at nylons.com/abs. But back to what I was saying about the 5 parts that you need to be moving. The only 5 parts that should be moving when you do this exercise is your waist, hip, knee, feet. Then at the end, you can move your arm, or you can reach out with your arm to put the card in the chair. Everything else should be still. So basically, most of your upper body should be still the whole time. You don't want to move your head, you don't want to move your shoulders, don't want to move your chest, you don't want to lean or anything like that. Because if you do that, you're going to take away from your love handle. You're going to take away from your love handles getting the workout it needs to shrink your waistline. Alright, going back to the other side. And I think so far that we've been through 30 of the 52 cards in that deck. Waist, hip, knee, then feet, then stretch out right here with your arm. Really stretch. That's right. Now always at the very end, like right here, at the very end, you always want to reach out. You want to keep reaching out till you feel it in your love handles or your obliques. What you're really working here, you're not really working your love handles. Your love handles are really fat. What you're really working on right here is your oblique muscles, not your love handles. I just use love handles because that's what you probably call them. But at the very end right here, reach out, feel it in your love handles, obliques. Alright, 2 more. There you go. Remember, don't move your head. Just 5 parts of your body are moving. Alright, 12 cards left. Now we can alternate. And we're going to do 6 on each side. Just alternating. Right, left, or left, right, whatever way that you're going. Remember, we're going through the whole deck, and the whole deck is almost finished. That's right, almost there. You should really feel it in your love handles at this point. Some of you may have even stopped by now. Rotate. Keep going. I think we got one more card left. Or is it two? Alright, two more. One on each side. Okay, now look, if this is your first time doing this, you can stop, but we're halfway finished. The only thing we can do now is we're just picking the cards back up. That's all we're doing. Just picking them up. We're going to get 10 in a row on the same side. We're just going in, back in reverse, and then the workout will be finished. But like I said, if you're a beginner, you can stop. You can stop right now. Everybody else, keep going. Keep rotating your waist, hip, knee, feet. Then at the end, right here, stretch out with your arms, pick up the card. Now the second half of the workout might be a little bit tougher because you really got to reach out to pick that card up. So depending on where you put the cards at the first time for the first half of this workout, you might have to reach out or stretch even more just to get the card off the chair. Okay, almost finished for this side. All right, put your cards on the floor. Gonna get 10 off the other side, 10 off the other chair. Okay, watch me right here. Waist, hip, knee, feet, then stretch out with your arm, get the card, come back. That's all we're doing. 5 parts of your body that's moving. Right here, watch this, 5 parts. Waist, hip, knee, feet, then reach out with your arm, pick up the card. That's all we're doing. Look at my head. My head is still, my head is not moving. My head and shoulders are still. The only reason why they seem to be moving is because I'm rotating with my waist, hip, knee, and feet. That's what's making my body turn and get the card off the chair. Alright, 2 more. All we're doing now is we're just picking up the entire deck of cards. Alright, let's stack those cards up, put them on the floor. Alright, let's go and get 10 more off the other side again. And remember, it's 52 cards in a deck of cards. So if you want to, you can make up any type of workout that you want to do. You can do 13 in a row 4 times, or excuse me, you can do 13 in a row twice on each side to get the whole deck. I'm not that very good at math, but whatever math you can do with 52 cards, do it either way that you want to. Most people, it's probably best to start off with doing just a basic 26 on each side where you alternate throughout the whole deck of cards. But whatever plan you can come up with where you go through the whole deck of cards. So basically you're doing 52 reps in each set. Alright, 2 more. And right now what we're basically doing 2 sets for a 10-minute workout. Alright. Same thing, let's go and get 10 more off the other side. And when you first start out, you probably want to start off with doing probably 1 to 4 sets when you first start off. And then as you get better, you could probably do up to 4 to 8 sets. And remember, 1 set is going through the whole 52 card deck. And since this exercise is so simple, so easy to do, you could probably get away with doing it 2 to 6 times a week. Remember, just rotate at the waist. And if you think I talk a lot, just hit the mute button and just follow along. Alright, 2 more. Okay, stack them up. Put the cards on the ground. Alright, 12 cards left. Now, what you're gonna pick the last 12 cards up off the chair. So basically, for this workout, what you're doing is on each side, you're doing 10, 10, 6. You're picking up 10 cards, pick up another 10 cards, then you pick up 6 cards, and you do that on each side for 52. And like I said, you can make up any type of workout or whatever way that your math is, as long as you go through the whole 52 card deck. Another thing is, whatever you do, make sure that you do equal amounts on each side. You don't want to do 30 on one side and 22 on the other. Just rotate your waist, hip, knee, and feet. You're probably tired of me saying that. Waist, hip, knee, and feet, but it's very important. If you move anything else, you're going to take away from the workout. And again, if you don't feel it exercise working, or if you don't think you're getting the results, you need to go to nalus.com/card so you can see the best way to do this exercise. All right, that's it. We just finished it. How do your left handles feel? Okay, remember, like I said, do this workout 1 to 4 times per day. Do it 2 to 6 days per week. Go to nalus.com/card for more tips on how to do this exercise for a much better left handle workout. And also, the last thing I need to tell you, probably the most important thing for those of you trying to get rid of your belly fat, go to nalus.com/abs to truly get rid of belly fat.